I think so. What was it, like 15 minutes from our house to here? Yeah. I am less than an average or amateur photographer. I'm very terrible. You can see how thick the ice is on the edges of the river. This whole part of this state of Idaho that I live in, this region of the country, usually has a lot more snow. It'll be interesting this summer to see if we have a lot of wildfires come July or August. What do you have there? Unicorn? Is that fun? This second shot I took was that same area, but downriver just a tad. Even the moving part of the water has just got floating ice chunks in it. This shot is very intriguing to me because you can contrast man-made objects. Of course, the train bridge with all its metal supports underneath, the pillar right in the center of the river there. And then obviously up above you see the steep mountain range with the beautiful trees. Those are ponderosa pines. They're very common around here. I just like to be able to see man-made objects contrasted to Mother Nature so starkly in one shot like this. In America, we call this graffiti. This is kind of a young people thing in my country. I find it as art, and I like to try to see and understand what they're trying to say here, what they're trying to share with me, or if there's some deeper meaning here. This shot was kind of neat to me because I captured all of these cross beams. You can't even see them because the first one is in the way, but there's these cross beams making an X shape right in the center of the camera, all the way through to the other side of the bridge. I enjoy music and I enjoy visual art a lot, and I can appreciate a lot of things. And I really love it when I can have someone sit next to me and explain their piece of art, or maybe their understanding of a piece of art. Always just try to keep an open mind with things and try to see beauty wherever I can find it. Adrian! I don't know if you Ruskies like the Rocky IV movie, but Rocky saw the name Adrian tagged in that. This shot is a slightly side angle of that same bridge, and I just thought it was, again, just a pretty shot. Hope you enjoy. Come on! Oh. You might think me strange, but I try to find treasure in the ordinary, in places where people wouldn't normally see anything of value. I like to imagine with even just a simple fence like this, is the hands that would have put this together. Their hopes, dreams, and intents with it. That's where we stopped earlier and played on the ice right there by the water. Now we're up by the train track. No trains run on this though. No trains. I took a picture of this because I've had this dream of 7-8 years of building one of those train track runners using like a small gas-powered engine and some sort of a system to make like a sled, a motorized sled to go on the train track. It would be kind of cool to explore this route along the river from the train track side. Think about the men that hammered these in decades and decades ago, trying to tie all of this wild part of Idaho together, and now we don't even use it. Look at this spot. The grass is still green. It's like late January. This is crazy.
Добрый день. Сегодня February 3, and it feels like spring. Normally we have snow everywhere. I'm out here in a short sleeve t-shirt in the sun. I'm very comfortable. And I just wanted to say hello. I was sick for a week and didn't do anything really. I did actually spend time on the phone video chatting one of my subscribers, Dima, who's become a good friend of mine now. We visit on Telegram. Dima, if you're watching this, nice to see you. Thanks for supporting me, and I really enjoyed our conversation, and I look forward to many more with you and other people from your beautiful country. Some of the biggest treasures to be found in Russia are probably its people, and that's with a very limited experience that I have with Russia. I comfortably say that. I'm really grateful to be better. I don't feel sick anymore. It's very interesting. This weather is so different. We're gonna be starting our garden early, hoping to plant some kartofel, some potatoes, some markov, some carrots. I forgot the word for onion. I don't even know if I knew that word actually. But we're gonna be planting a lot of the long-lasting vegetables that we can put in our root cellar for winter and last a long time. I'll show you the yard. It's well, you can see, and there's not a bit of snow here. So that's my rental there. That's my garden shed, and my garden's up here on the hill. I'll take a tour of that. I'll show you guys some video of me working on it here later, maybe today or another time. And this is one of our gardens. It's got these stakes. What we do is we cover it with like a tent thing for a greenhouse if it gets cold, and at night we cover it just because of the deer. They'll eat it, they'll just kill it, just destroy it. So anyways, I put the trampoline up. I usually take it down because the snow puts a lot of pressure on it, so it will damage it. So anyways, we'll check in later, maybe today, another time. We'll see you soon. Da skoroba. Potatoes. Koa's laughing at the camera. Trying to get that rock. So I started this last year, and all I did was maybe this little section. I'll explain more about what we're doing, because it's not exactly what it looks like. There's a whole like method to the madness. I'll explain that later. All this is gonna be, all this top stuff's gonna be scraped off. We want bare dirt. It's a pretty big little garden.
3 days later.
Добрый день. It's feels like 13 degrees Celsius. It feels so warm. I even took this thing out. This is my bar stool set up next to the hot tub, next to the creek. I'm in a t-shirt. It is so warm. And it's February, early February. This is very different and strange here. Anyways.
A few moments later.
Koa, look at Dada. You guys eating food by the creek? Cool.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Dobro požalovat McCall Lake. Push your brother. It's like 2 degrees Celsius, 38 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, this was a Sphinx ice sculpture, but it's kind of melted. It's pretty warm outside. Sages, look at all these sages they got. I've never seen it where they put flowers. Put flowers with it. I might get one of these. I'm not sure which. Let's do it. Say hi, everybody. Builds. Right, New Meadows. There's not even a stoplight. Here's the stop sign, the only one in town. Zim's Hot Springs. That's where we're going right now. To the right. So we're gonna see their sign.
A few moments later.
Not funny, Kelsey. There was a double homicide at that hotel. Why the hell are you laughing? That's terrible. Jeez. It was pretty recent. There was a young couple that had bought it, and some psycho guest, like, just with a gun, took them. They got him. And it is a really adorable hotel. I don't really care about sleeping in a place like that myself. I'm not superstitious at all, but in that regard. Hey, I just wanted to explain real quick. My wife started laughing only because I just caught her off guard with the way I just threw the fact out that a couple had passed away at the hotel. We in no way, shape, or form are excited or happy about the events of that incident. In fact, our deepest condolences to the family members and community affected by that. Anyways, apologies, not trying to laugh at the situation. It's just the way my wife responded because I caught her off guard. I'm sorry. This is where Kim's cabin is, but we're gonna go the long way, like Kelsey said. Hey, stream of food. Watch, I'm gonna say a food word and see if his face twitches. Gummy. Chocolate. Milk. Now he's $1 million freaking house. Jeez.
Chief Joseph Nesmur's tribe. In the basket.
Yay! Yay! Jump! Good? Yeah, you play. Go play. Go, Koa, go. Go.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Go, Leland. Nice. Go, Shook. Nice, girl. Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
What if I could do a thing? I'm gonna try 2 in a row.
All right.
Not that.
Very nice.
I'm gonna do a gainer.